You're listening to Radio Long Island City, recorded at our studios near Hell Gate, 9 kilometers north of the Harbor Hill Moraine. And now, the Observatory. The Observatory, Tuesday the 7th of April, 2026. It is 18 days after the spring equinox. It is 75 days before the summer solstice. Today the festival of Passover continues. Today is the 38th day of the American and Israeli war against Iran and Lebanon. Today at 8 p.m. is the president's ultimatum deadline before he threatens this, quote, "Every power plant in Iran will be out of business, burning, exploding, and never to be used again. I mean complete demolition by 12 o'clock," unquote. Words fail us. The sun rises today at 6:29 a.m. Solar noon takes place today at 12:58 p.m. The sun sets today at 7:27 p.m. Civil twilight ends at 7:55 p.m. and nautical twilight ends at 8:28 p.m. The length of daytime today is 2 minutes 39 seconds longer than yesterday. The moon is in its waning gibbous phase and is 73% full at midday. The moon rises today at 12:31 a.m., and then it sets at 9:11 a.m. The moon reaches its monthly apogee today at 4:32 a.m. The third quarter will arrive on Friday, the 10th of April. These are the predicted tides today for Horns Hook. In the wee hours, high tide, 12:13 a.m., 1 meter 46. In the morning, low tide, 8:30 a.m., 6 centimeters. In the afternoon, high tide, 2:44 p.m., 1 meter 25. In the evening, low tide, 8:42 p.m., 24 centimeters. In our shared realm of plants and animals, the silver maples have finished flowering, and now all along the branches, tiny leaves and miniature seed pods or samaras have emerged. They are very light green, almost yellow, but perfectly formed, and will grow full and large in the coming weeks. Purple plums are now in full flower. American elms, we mentioned them the other day, we do have some in the neighborhood, and they are producing their distinctive fruits called keys, small, oval, and flat. They are beginning to fall from the high branches, speckling the pavement. They emerge before the leaves make an appearance. Commemorations. On this day in 1795, the African burial ground in Lower Manhattan, just to the north of the present City Hall, was divided into lots and sold off for development. It had served as a cemetery for black people in the city for more than a century. The burial ground was set in a shallow valley, and landfill was added to bring its grade higher, leaving the burials deep under the basements of the houses that were built above. Its existence was largely forgotten, although it did appear on old maps of Manhattan. In 1991, during excavations for a parking lot, remains were unearthed. The building work was halted, and archaeologists examined the site. A monument was constructed, and the remains reburied with respect. Up to 20,000 people were buried in the cemetery, and many of their remains probably lie under the buildings of the area. It's an important reminder of the large black population of the city, both enslaved and free, in the years before the Revolution. It's also a place to remember New York City's pivotal role in the slave trade. Never forget. On this day in 1795, the French First Republic adopted the metric system of weights and measures. Happy birthday to the kilo and the meter. On this day in 1948, the United Nations established the World Health Organization. It has been instrumental in the eradication of smallpox, the near eradication of polio, and the development of a vaccine for Ebola. And it provides the most important international forum to support health initiatives worldwide. The United States is no longer a member of the organization. This day in 1969 marks the Internet's symbolic birth date. Steve Crocker, a graduate student at UCLA, sent the very first Request for Comments, or RFC, on the ARPANET. Today we remember Ravi Shankar, born this day in 1920 in Varanasi, India. The virtuoso player of the sitar brought Indian classical music to a worldwide audience. His collaborations with Western musicians reflected his interest in experimentation, while he never abandoned his roots with the Indian classical tradition. Remember Ravi Shankar today. Today we wish a happy birthday to Jackie Chan, born this day in 1954 in Hong Kong. Through his many films, he has become one of the most important martial arts actors of all time. He brings an element of humor to his roles. Unlike the darker, more brooding action heroes, he often portrays more lovable characters who overcome the odds through spectacular feats of acrobatic stunts and fighting abilities. Happy birthday, Jackie Chan. And that is the Observatory, Tuesday the 7th of April, 2026.